Well, it looked like 50 done caught wind of this Rick Ross cease and desist to Remy Ma about a CO police officer that becomes a rapper. Calls herself the biggest boss. Oh, you can't make this stuff up. Crazy thing is, y'all remember when them pictures came out years ago, he was denying the CO thing. Now you got a problem with the storyline? Now you copping out to it, huh? It's cool, I guess. So Rem says she ain't intend to offend him. She had a long 20-year relationship with Rick Ross. And I don't know how they're going to resolve this, but I don't know how you could take control of something called boss. That's a familiar term. You ain't the only boss out here. You are big, but thinking that the CO the rapper thing is something only you've done is a little much. And then add to the fact that your whole name comes from Freeway Rick Ross. So for us that remember Freeway, we was confused when you came out. Talking about Noriega, the real Noriega, he owed me 100 favors when that just wasn't possible because that was the 80s. And you came out with that in the early mid 2000s. So you actually cease and desisting somebody off the same thing you did. And he tried to come at you for his rights. How did that turn out? Let's look and see. Freeway Ricky Ross, the former drug kingpin, sued rapper Rick Ross, William Leonard Roberts II, for using his name, alleging copyright and publicity rights infringement starting around 2010. The lawsuits seeking millions were dismissed in federal court and later in California state court by roughly 2013, allowing the rapper to keep the name. Here goes some of the comments. MREC. Salute to MREC. MREC said, I can't understand why Rick Ross would get offended by this movie about a CO terror rapper. Exactly. 50 told you he was a CO, and y'all swept it under the rug and ran with Ross won that beef. Another comment say, oh, that's why he sent the cease and desist letter. Oh yeah, Drake gonna have fun with this. I thought it was because of the name of the movie. He thinks the movie is about him. That is funny, man. And then somebody said, I think 50 is behind that ish. So Ross says this confusing fans into thinking he has something to do with the movie, citing comments on social media. A rep from Remy Ma tells TMZ Remy was personally unaware of the concerns raised regarding the biggest boss and takes the matter seriously. She has maintained a personal and professional relationship with Ross for more than 20 years and would never intentionally engage in any action that could harm his brand or cause offense. How could it harm his brand? I don't get it, man. And how could it cause offense? Yeah, people weird, man. It's cease and desist season, though. I mean, Corey sent one to Flacco. There's a lot of that going on, man. Big U sent one where people was talking about him. He's all street people, too, allegedly. That's what show you that stuff is a joke, man. According to TMZ, there's only one biggest boss. Stop stealing my IP. What? All right, now here's an interesting thing. Remy is planning to release a film called The Biggest Boss on her platform, the Remy Network. Now, according to the letter sent by Ross's attorneys and obtained by TMZ, Rick is claiming the project features the unauthorized use of his music and trade name and demanding they halt the project from going forward. The fact that Rem is taller than him in that picture is crazy, even though Rem is a big chick. The film is apparently about a police officer who steals a drug dealer's life story and turns it into a rap career. Eerily similar to Ross's own backstory of being a correctional officer turned rapper, some fans online have speculated the project may have been an act of retribution for Remy, as Ross has been very supportive of fighter Clarissa Shields, who is currently dating Remy's ex-husband. Oh, that's an interesting twist. But Remy's reps say Remy's also reached out to Ross directly upon being made aware of the issue. The title was immediately removed from the platform. The Remy Network is now working closely with its partners to strengthen review processes and ensure that situations like this do not occur moving forward. Well, that's a couple interesting little twists there. So we're going to see how it turns out. Tying that to Clarissa Shields back to Rem because of Pat Poose, that's a crazy leap. But I understand, man. People catch feelings about the oddest things. You know what I'm saying? But you would think Rem would just stand on it if that's what she did. She usually get down that way. She don't usually eat her words or nothing. But maybe she ain't got much recourse outside of taking that route, and then still trying to get the movie up. So, but we'll see, man. I appreciate y'all tuning in, man. It's your boy Dell. Till next time, we out.